Hello guys, this is North back again with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a quick review of a Montale fragrance. So you know when you see this little baggie, you know it's going to be Montale. So what do we have today? This today I have is Louban. I hope you guys can see that. So Louban. Before I get into the actual scent, what is Louban? Louban is the Arabic name for frankincense. So when you're online, you will either see, as far as note breakdowns, you'll see frankincense, or you'll see incense, or you'll see Louban. They're all pretty much interchangeable. When you see the incense note, it's usually reference to frankincense. And I wanted to do a little bit of show and tell today, so I have a piece. Tried to find the biggest piece of frankincense that I could find in my bag. So this is historically famous for being incense. You know, it's mentioned in the Bible as one of the gifts that was given to Jesus from the three wise men. And so I have a bag of that. I have a bag of myrrh. I do burn it on coal for the incense of it. In Arabic, they call it Bakhoor. And I will get into that as well briefly. So I wanted to show you guys frankincense. Now, that is what Louban is. This particular fragrance, you don't get any Louban from it, but I'll try to explain what I mean by that. Now, when I went onto the website, I'll read the description. It says a sumptuous softness of the essence of Turkish rose matches the power of oud in the silky notes of violet leaves and musk, smoked by patchouli from Indonesia and sandalwood from India. So those are the notes: Turkish rose, oud, violet leaves, musk, patchouli, and sandalwood. Now on Fragrantica, they do mention incense and Olibanum as notes, but on the official website they do not list them as notes. And when I smell this, I'll take the little stopper off. When I smell this, the opening of it is a little bit metallic, but after that dies down, after the first couple of minutes, you do get rose, and you get florals, and you get violet. You do get that, and as it further down the dry down, it becomes like a powdery rose. You get a little bit of oud, but it's definitely not a oud dominant fragrance. It's more of a rose fragrance. Now, as far as it being named Louban, people have mentioned from other reviews that I've watched how certain Montale fragrances or certain Mancera fragrances, the title of them doesn't match. This is sort of one of them, because when I hear Louban or when I see Louban, I'm wanting to smell frankincense, or what people describe as like a churchy incense or things like that. And this is none of that. It's just a powdery type of rose. Now, when I think of, what I mean to say is that when I think of that, I automatically thought of Bakhoor. This is one of my favorite fragrances from Montale, Bakhoor. Now this one, it doesn't smell like frankincense, but what it does smell like is reminiscent of all of the other famous like incense note or dominant incense fragrances that are out there. It's almost like a pencil shaving type of smokiness, of woodiness to it. So this is only like woods and a little bit of smoke. So it's basically just woods, and that's what that is. And this is what this reminds me of. Now, Bakhoor, the word Bakhoor in Arabic means incense, basically burning incense. Olibanum is the actual frankincense, but when you say Bakhoor, that is burning incense. So if I put this frankincense, if I put the Olibanum or the Louban on coal, and burn it, it will then become Bakhoor. Okay? But so when I'm here living in the Middle East and I go to a place and I ask for Bakhoor, I don't get just raw materials, frankincense or myrrh or any other gum resin that you can burn. What I get is something like this. You know, if it's not oud, and I do have a little bit of oud here in my little box, If it's not oud, it's going to be some type of either woods that have like this syrup over it that has a scent to it, or like from Abdul Samad Al Quraishi, they have these, which is powdered oud, which is what it's called, but it has a specific smell. It doesn't smell like oud. It smells, it's perfumed. And so since living here, when I ask people for a fragrance that smells like Bakhoor, in my mind, I'm thinking Bakhoor translates into incense. So I'm looking for something basically smoky, but they don't give me that. What they do give me though is something that smells similar to this. When I think of Bakhoor that I get from like Abdul Samad Al Quraishi, or even some of the Bakhoor that I have from my wife's family in Sudan, this is the type of smell. They don't smell identical at all, but this is the type of smell that I get. Something that is scented, something that is floral, something that's light, and just very fragrant. So that's what this is. You know, it's mostly roses. You know, you do get a little bit of like white musk because you get the powderiness in it, and you get a little bit of the patchouli, which adds a little bit of smokiness to it. Now, I don't get incense, like I say, in the burnt incense aspect of the word, but I do get what in this part of the world seems to translate as the smelling of Bakhoor. So that's what this is in Louban. I think that this is a good fragrance. I pretty much blind bought it. I sprayed it once and then smelled it for a little bit. Was looking up some reviews and stuff, and just because I'm such a sucker for marketing, I just picked it up. And once I sprayed it on and I waited for the dry down, it became very pleasant. I do like it. I don't think it's like a must buy or anything like that, but it's definitely a good fragrance. As far as seasons, I believe that you could wear this all year round. You could wear this for any occasion. You can wear this in the dead of summer, you know, in the dead heat of summer, or you can wear it in the dead cold of winter. I believe, you know, if you spray it enough, it probably will cut through some winter cold. But I think you can wear this all 4 seasons. I think it's a solid pickup. I don't think that it's one that's readily available everywhere. That's why it caught my eye. So that is my brief review of Louban. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about Montale fragrances. Let me know if you've tried Louban. On YouTube, I didn't see any other reviews of it that were in English. I saw a couple that were in Russian or something like that. So let me know if you've tried it. Let me know what you think of it. And if you have any questions about frankincense or Louban or agarwood or anything like that, you know, you can drop down in the comments. As always, I will be back with another review, or I will be back showing you some bespoke custom material. Like today, I'm wearing my seersucker shirt that I've had made, and I'll see you then. So please, if you can, hit me with a subscribe, hit me with a like. I'd appreciate it, you know, and I'll see you on the next one. North out.